If you're looking for an investment property in Ontario, you've come to the right place. We just listed a 26 unit building in Toronto. Let's run through the numbers and let's talk about it. So, this property is located in Toronto, it's located in East York, has 26 units, 22 bachelors, and 4 two bedrooms. The property is on the market for $5.4 million. The property is an exclusive listing right now, so it's not available anywhere else other than buyers that are contacting us. Price per door is $207,692. If you're in the market, you know that's a very attractive price. In Toronto right now, average price per unit is close to $300,000. This is not a condo. This is an actual rental building. You have multiple units inside a building and you're buying the whole building. So, based on CMHC underwriting guidelines, with a 1.2 debt coverage ratio off the net operating income, this property qualifies for a mortgage of $3.834 million at a rate of 4.25% and 30-year amortization, which means your mortgage payments are going to be $226,000. This is based on a 10-year term. Obviously, you don't have to go with a 10-year term. You can modify it whichever way. What your requirements are, you can match it up with it. On the income side, we have average rentals right now for the 22 bachelors. All units are occupied in this building. The average rent being collected per unit is $1,245. For the two bedroom is $1,227, $520 per month for the laundry income. Average per unit is $1,262. Total monthly is $32,834.20 minus the vacancy, which is at 1%, $328.34. Your yearly total works out to $401,706. Your expenses for the year, $118,589. Let's go on this side and go into detail. Management at 4% off your gross rent, $16,000. Personnel, which is calculated based on CMHC underwriting guidelines at $555 a unit, $14,430. G&A at $2,600. Your marketing at $1,300. Again, CMHC guidelines. Repair and maintenance is $850 per unit. There is no elevator in this building. Works out to $22,100. Utilities, which includes your heat, hydro, and your water, $33,254 or $1,279 per unit. That's the actual expense. Property tax is actual $20,910. Insurance actual $56.94. And capital reserve, again, it's a CMHC guideline, $60 per unit per year with a grand total of $117,916. Some of you might say, it's 117 here. How come it's 118 here? This is a projection. So what we do is we take a look at the number for the property and we project it for next year. So at the end of year one in your ownership, the property, the expenses will increase, inflation. It will be 118,000, rents increasing at 2% per year plus 10% turnover on these units will make you go closer to the market. And that means that your gross rent would increase to $401,000. So your net operating income for this property comes out to $283,117 minus your mortgage payment that we calculated, $226,000. The property is generating cash flow in year one of $56,785. The net operating income right here divided by the purchase price of $5.4 million gives you a cap rate of 5.24%. The property is running at a 29.52% expense to income ratio. Your cash return on the property at $56,785 calculates to 3.83%. Because your tenants are paying your mortgage, a portion of that payment is your principal pay down. In this case, in year one, your pay down is $64,636. So your ROI calculated works out to $121,421. Closing cost, $121,000 for your land transfer tax, $104,000 for Toronto land transfer tax. Rip off, by the way. $3,500 for the lawyer fees, $76,000 would be your lending fee, and your environmental requirement is going to be around $3,500. Total closing cost, $309,630. Total cash needed is $1.875 million. For a 1.875, what do you get? You get a 26 unit building at less than $210,000 a door, 5.24% cap rate. It's a really good deal for anybody that is looking in the market. We do have a detailed projection of what the income and expenses look like. We do project that this property in 10 years is going to be worth around $8.8 million. That is with the rent increases and the turnover in the units that are underperforming. It would generate a return with $1.952 million in equity investment. You would get out $4.9 million in profits. If you want more information about this one, feel free to reach out. We'd love to chat with you. You can call or text us at 647-370-9470, Addy at heyaddy.com. Take care, and we'll chat with you on the next episode.